Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Motivators Monday, everybody. Welcome, good to see you all. Go ahead and get on started. Welcome to BAF Solutions Network. First day of December.
Will not be televised.
I like to say I meditate on what it is I'm going to work on, or I meditate on the canvas, and after a while,
statements out to the people through his work, and you do the same thing, Q. So you're representing very well here on being the Malcolm Jamal Warner tribute. Now we're going to take some time right now to see Malcolm Jamal in action right here on the BAF Solutions Network.
Our greatest disempowerment has been the systematic effort to make us unconscious of our conscious power. That somehow we don't know our real power. We don't know who we are. I think that Carter G. Woodson raised that issue 70 years ago when he talked about the miseducation of the Negro, and he talked about the fact that there was a systematic omission and distortion of our absence in terms of world history. We are a part of those who structure not only civilization on this planet, not only in a universal way, but also in terms of being the element that has made America America. What we have to understand that America will never be able to survive as America until we begin to understand what it is and who it is that we are.
Ashe, Ashe. Wow, that is Naeem Akbar. And somebody actually suggested that I watch Naeem Akbar. That's one of his master motivators. So I definitely wanted to highlight him. And we're gonna be featuring a business spotlight today called Getting Off Zero. That's why you'll see these shorts here, and I also got the shirt on. Getting Off Zero is an amazing business. One of our business members who's been rocking with us for the last few years. He's been in it pretty much since the beginning, so he's been connected with us for a while, and I'd love to highlight him. And he's feeling a little under the weather right now, but we're definitely excited to get back with him, and still wanted to spotlight his business because you'll see there's so much that I could talk about. Even though I'm not able to have a live interview, I'd still love to show you all. And here's our business spotlight for today. Without further ado, we have some of the practices that we do on Master Motivators Monday. I'd love for you all to get connected, take your shoes off, go ahead and enjoy having some of this breath, get ready for the week. I want to motivate y'all to enjoy and have fun throughout the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my shoes off too, just like we do in Weather Wherever Wednesdays. That's a great way to get connected, and I'd love for you all to join me as I motivate the electromagnetic energy that we have through the drum. So I'd love for you all sit on up. Let's get our intentions ready for the week. Get loosened up a little bit and breathe in. And breathe out. Everything that serves you. Breathe out. new month, I want you all to feel motivated to keep on going. Even when things get hectic, breathe out. I definitely want y'all to feel real good as we start our week off and motivate you to enjoy the power of the drum. And you already know I like talking about the success formula with Napoleon Hill. It is important to give words of affirmation throughout the day, and especially when you wake up and before going to sleep, because those are the times that your subconscious mind is the most moldable, so that you can go ahead and attract everything that you want to attract. So I know I have the ability to achieve my definite chief aim in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent and consistent action toward its attainment, and I hereby promise to render such action. I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent and consistent action toward its attainment, and I hereby promise to render such action. I will focus on 30 minutes a day thinking of the person I intend to become, hereby creating a clear mental picture of that person in my mind. I realize through the principle of autosuggestion, any burning desire I hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I demand of myself 10 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, hereby creating, therefore, I demand of myself 10 minutes daily upon the development of self-confidence. I have clearly written a description of my definite chief aim in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent and consistent action toward its attainment. I realize no wealth or position will no longer, I realize no wealth or position can longer endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others, and in my belief to serve them. Others will believe in me because I will believe in them. I will eliminate envy, jealousy, selfishness, hatred, cynicism, developing love for all humanity, because I know hatred will never bring success. I sign my name to this formula, committed to memory, repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually transform me into a reliable and successful person. As you see, you should keep on repeating those daily. I did not repeat those during the weekend, so sometimes you have to go ahead and keep it up, and even though you may get off track every once in a while, it's good to just keep it back up, and having things like the Black Achievement Fund to strengthen your drums, drones, and dreams. For me, just living your dreams, and for me, it's music and video production, environmental justice, and entrepreneurship, helping millions of people. Also, I want to pay off my parents' house and renovate it and have my own house in Belize. Then I also want to get the most drum beats in space. So I'm going to talk to Guinness and get the world record. I'm also talking with NASA and working on ways that I can actually create research projects, which is why I started teaching physics at Atlanta Metropolitan State College. Majored in atmospheric science and meteorology. My parents have been able to keep me in great value systems and doing a lot of great things throughout my life. So I'm always giving homage to them, and they've been a huge supporter. You all heard from my mom last night with the Spiritual Sundays, the Center Sunday dinner, and we had a magnificent time. It just felt like holiday season, felt like the Sunday dinners that we've been having all throughout my life. So it was a great time, and it'd be a great place here at the Black Achievement Fund and here in the Chemic Club. Let me show y'all the Conscious Cam. Hey, look at that beautiful president that we got, Sister Shay Free. She is embodying freedom and positivity. Look at all the artwork on the walls. Look at everything we got here. So, and we're not just talking about it, we bout it. So I always love showing people the Chemic Club, because as soon as I walked in here, I knew it was an amazing place that I could be motivated every day. I've been able to launch my Drums, Drones, and Dreams program. We've been able to gain memberships. We've been able to gain fundraising. We've been able to do so much with the Black Achievement Fund, which is why I talk about it so much, because I learned about environmental justice when I was in college. The illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, where I was majoring in atmospheric science and meteorology. Ended up getting my master's degree in physics. So I've been on my journey of being a revolutionary, walking in the footsteps of the Greensboro Four, who actually started the sit-in movement. And we all know how powerful the sit-ins were, and really made change, even in the midst of adversity and being spat on, you know? So we come from a strong people, and we can't give up. We have to keep on moving. We have to do it for our ancestors, do it for your future generations, do it for the spirit that our people hold. Do it for the melanin. You know, the phrase used to be, do it for the vine. You know, how about we do it for the melanin, okay? So, apart, we are weak. Each finger here is pretty weak apart. If something happens, it may break if you just focus on that one finger. But together we are strong, which is why they put up the fists in the revolutionary movement. Together we are strong, which is why we say, let's come alive in 2025 through Kwanzaa 365. Together we rise. All right, so we want y'all to come alive here, which is why I want y'all to huddle on in with me. It's Master Motivators Monday. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's listen to another Master Motivator. That was Naeem Akbar, and that was a suggestion from Ray Tatum, who created the business Getting Off Zero, and I will talk a little bit more about him. But first, Booker T. Washington.
Do you know of Booker T. Washington? Here are 5 quick things about him. 1. Washington was born a slave in Virginia around 1856. 2. He established the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, which was devoted to educating African Americans post-Civil War. 3. He was the leading voice advocating for vocational training for African Americans, which was a controversial position at the time. 4. Washington was the first African American invited to the White House by President Theodore Roosevelt. 5. His autobiography, Up From Slavery, is a monumental work in African American literature which helps to inspire blacks even today. Do you know of Booker T. Washington?
Ashe.
My life had its beginning in the midst of the most miserable, desolate, and discouraging surroundings. This was so, however, not because my owners were especially cruel, for they were not, as compared with many others. I was born in a typical log cabin, about 14 by 16 feet square. In this cabin I lived with my mother and a brother and sister till after the Civil War, when we were all declared free. My life had its beginning in the midst of the...
All right, so Booker T. Washington is a great person to highlight today. He's been doing an amazing job and showcasing the resilience of our people. And lo and behold, Marcus Garvey actually based a lot of his principles, and one of the big master motivators of Marcus Garvey, who we base our $9 a month formula on, is actually Booker T. Washington. So with the Black Achievement Fund, we want to focus on education. So the Standing on the Shoulders of Giants, educationforlifeacademy.com is a great place to go. And you can actually get your discounted rate right now. We've got our Cyber Monday deal. We just had Black Friday, and we actually have a link for you to go to. And when you go to your email in your newsletter, let us know if you don't have the newsletter yet, and we'll get you in the newsletter. But in your email, then you'll see the info session introducing Breaking Barriers African American History Series. And every Sunday at 2 p.m., Arkey Hodges, our CEO and founder, actually explains about a master motivator and or the movement that, well, yeah, he always connects our movement with a master motivator. So our Breaking Barriers African American History Series, and you'll see it'll say use promo code, and that's a generic promo code. If you'd like to support me, I actually get $10 every time I sell one of the curriculums, and you can put in promo code Julian G. So that's JULIANG. So you can use promo code Julian G, and you'll get $10 off, and I'll be able to get $10. So that'll be a win-win situation for everybody. We also have more classes. It's not just one person, it's not just Booker T. Washington. There is Volume 1, Volume 2, and there's so much more on Education for Life Academy, which we also get a lot of the information on our members only page. So if you go to our members only page and type in your password that you get once you sign up, then you'll go ahead and be able to have access to the Education for Life Academy and a lot of the information that's on there. So you'll find 10 extraordinary profiles of courage, resistance, and triumph. So for Volume 2, Captain Robert Smalls, Bridget Biddy Mason, Jack Johnson, Sarah Spencer Washington, Dr. Daniel Hell, Marian Anderson, that's the one he was talking about recently, Charles and Frederick Douglass Patterson, Augusta Savage, Hazel Scott, and Marcus Mosiah Garvey. All right, so you can also register to sell the Breaking Barriers curriculum. And also you'll find that we are having our Kwanzaa ceremony, and it's that time of year. I actually joined BAF right before Kwanzaa in 2021. I ran into Arkey, and I saw the back of his shirt say 10 million Black people and our allies plus $9 a month equals over $1 billion in economic power. Together we rise, numbers don't lie. So I was like, yo, what's this? I was like, hey, before he left, of course, me being me, I'm gonna speak to somebody. So, I'm not afraid to go say, hey. So before he left, I was in perfect position to catch him before he went out. Look at God. And I went on and tapped on his shoulder and was able to actually get the information while in the bank, and actually got the information there. So let me show you all a video here about getting off zero.
You may not know this, but getting off zero came from the streets of Atlanta. Summerhill soldier and Vietnam veteran Ray Tatum took a phrase that he used with his buddies in the 1980s and turned it into a mindset that promotes the urgency to better oneself, family, and community no matter what, regardless of outside influences. Embrace a lifelong commitment to learning. Develop a solid understanding of the laws governing your place of residence. Utilize your resources for both personal growth and positive community impact. Those are just a few of the Getting Off Zero principles. I partner with individuals like Ray because we all share a common interest: long-lasting positive change in our communities, heavy on the no matter what. Getting Off Zero even has the Butterbeans and Cornbread Business Association, a club created to connect business owners with common interests. Getting Off Zero is doing the legwork to bring together the movers and the shakers for our generation and generations to come. And that's why I follow the principles and rock the brand with pride. And so, family, I want to encourage you. Head over to gettingoffzero.com. And remember, supporting Getting Off Zero is supporting long-lasting positive change in our communities and communities worldwide.
Yeah, I've been able to meet some amazing people here at the Black Achievement Fund. There's been so much that I've been able to learn, and especially like our book club on Tuesdays, and we're reading books and people are supporting increasing our knowledge because, you know, we've heard the phrase, they may have been able to shackle us through physical chains, but they cannot shackle our minds. We must be freed through the power of our mind. And that's actually what my homie Vidal has been teaching us about. That was the first principle, that everything's in the mind. So he's been teaching us about the Egyptian spirituality principles on Weather Wherever Wednesdays. So at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, then we'll be featuring him for that Egyptian indigenous powwow so that we can increase our knowledge and our connection with the universe. And there's been a lot of synchronicity while we've been talking, and as I've been doing my research, I've been seeing that Kemetic knowledge comes up everywhere. It's one of the most ancient civilizations that have created almost everything that we know today. And we think that we're doing something new, creating different technologies and whatnot. No, they already had some technology. They already knew how to harness power out of the sky. All right, anyway, let me go ahead and tell you why I have this on the screen. This is Naeem Akbar, and he is the first motivator that we showed, and then it was Booker T. Washington. And Naeem Akbar is a great person. You'll find The Community of Self is one of Akbar's 6 books, which address the issue of a holistic human psychology and an increased understanding of the unique psychological functioning of African Americans in particular. The Community of Self has been adapted as stage play, used as a guide for education of African American children, applied in workshops for social services and mental health providers, and used as a personal development and self-help book by thousands of people worldwide. So this is one of the master motivators that Brother Ray Tatum suggested that we check out. So definitely suggest checking out Naeem Akbar. He has other books that look like they're worth reading. I've never read them before, but as you see, the Sankofa bird, you see the principles here, the pyramids, the chains in your mind. I was just talking about breaking the chains of psychological slavery. Know thyself. The papers in African psychology. Okay, so there's a lot that we're finding. Where's that book? In the third eye. Where are those chains going? To the third eye, which a lot of people call the first eye. It's the one eye. It's the one that gets us connected. When we don't see anything, we're connected with the divine. You know, even in the Bible, they say that it was darkness first. And how do you get darkness? When you close your eyes. So it was darkness and then there was light. So there's that grounding that we need to be in. And what happens when you close your eyes and you start falling asleep? You dream. So it's almost a so it's a message. It's not even almost. It's a message from God telling you, hey, when you close those eyes, then there's more to life. And I speak abundance. I enjoy being able to live in communication and community with you all so that we can live a powerful life, and which is why we're here on Master Motivators with the Black Achievement Fund, time traveling. We're time traveling right now. because this video is being recorded right now, but you'll be able to see it in a different place, and you'll have a different time in your life that you're able to actually get the algorithms on into getting this video. So there's a lot that we have that I could talk about, but I'd love to show Brother Ray Tatum here. We've been talking about starting a business here at the Black Achievement Fund on Master Motivators. So I'd love for you to hear a quick message from Brother Ray Tatum.
Accountable. If you drive a GM truck, there's a new recall. The automaker is recalling more than
in the school of business administration, Negroes are trained exclusively in the psychology and economic of Wall Street and are therefore made to despise the opportunities to run ice wagons, push banana carts, and sell peanuts among their own people. Foreigners who have not studied economics but have studied Negroes take up this business and grow rich. This is a quote by Carter G. Woodson. Chapter 6, Black Boardroom. Need a job? Start a business. And remember, getting off zero is the starting point of one's goals, aspirations, and dreams. Google it.
That's right, Brother Ray. Man, that's amazing right there. Yeah, he's been doing amazing work. And what is he reading? He is reading his own book. So I'd love for you all to go to gettingoffzero.com. So that's a GITTIN off zero, gettingoffzero.com. And you'll be able to see where the hustle begins. And he has so much merchandise, so much wisdom, and many things that he's provided. And let me just read you the vision real quick. Founded by Raymond Tatum, Brother Ray, disabled veteran, Purple Heart recipient. Getting Off Zero is more than a name. It is a movement. Getting Off Zero represents the power of starting from where you are and rising with purpose. Our vision is to inspire the Black community and communities across the globe to embrace an upward bound mindset, breaking cycles of limitation, building pathways of opportunity, and igniting a spirit of unity. Street wisdom, global inspiration, born from a street phrase, Getting Off Zero has evolved into a worldwide movement, inspiring individuals to overcome obstacles and improve their lives. So he has a lot of beautiful, and yes, they are quality products rooted in inspiration and empowerment. So he's got the sweatshirts, t-shirts, he's got shoes even, and there it is, even his book, The Guide to Getting Off Zero. So you can purchase his book in support of him, and it will really be worth it because he's been doing a lot. He's been showcasing many different wise quotes. He's been showcasing different master motivators, and also he's been supporting with how to get a business started. And that's what I've been showing people here, and we've been able to ask our master motivators, are there any tips and tricks that you have to starting a business and staying motivated? So I wanted to showcase Getting Off Zero and their 7 key principles, which is being intellectual, mental, physical, spiritual, financial, political, and social aspects. These principles guide individuals to improve various aspects of their lives and positively impact their communities. That's metaphysics right there, is it not? And we want to be as positive as possible, and that's what Getting Off Zero is all about. How can I apply these principles? Each principle provides a framework for self-improvement. Come on, is he not a master motivator here? You can apply them by adopting habits that align with these principles, such as reading for intellectual growth, practicing open-mindedness, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and engaging in your community's political processes. Can anyone join the Getting Off Zero movement? Yes, Getting Off Zero is an inclusive movement that welcomes individuals from all backgrounds and communities who share the values of self-improvement and empowerment. Ashe. Oh yeah, I just got reminded in my brain. In your community's political processes, shout out to Keisha Chapman. She's a Black Achievement Fund member, and she's been raising awareness, and she actually wants to she's running for mayor of East Point. And we're here located in East Point, here south of Atlanta, which is very close to Atlanta. Can't have Atlanta without East Point. So I'd love for you all to check out Keisha Chapman. Their runoff is December 2nd. And even if you don't vote for her, at least be aware of what is going on in your community. What kind of products does Getting Off Zero offer? Getting Off Zero offers a range of merchandise that reflects its mission of inspiration and empowerment. These products may include clothing, accessories, and items designed to motivate and inspire individuals. How can I get involved with Getting Off Zero? Explore the 7 principles, use them as a guide for self-improvement, and share your experiences with Getting Off Zero community. You can also support the movement by purchasing merchandise and spreading the message of empowerment, which is what we're doing right here. To learn more, visit our website, follow us on social media, and engage with our community. You can also find updates on events, merchandise, and stories of individuals who have embraced the 7 principles of Getting Off Zero. So let me show you the next. Okay. He actually went on out to the land, so it was great seeing him.
Okay. We moving down through the Black Achievement Drive,
Old Balls Ferry Road,
property.
Black Achievement Fund again. We on 2
it's
separate
undeveloped.
plots.
The deal has been closed on the land, y'all.
I share.
Okay. R key and get on out, and I just follow you down.
Okay.
Down there.
Look at that. Black on land right there.
Yeah, I see it.
That's what the land.
6 acre.
Oh, okay, that's wow.
And it looks way better now. That says it's been a year ago. Imagine what's happened over this past year. We haven't been talking about it. We've really been about it. We already have the structure laid. We already have the foundation laid. So the structure is being built. As we speak, he's on the land right now. So we are paying him homage because he's actually bringing up phenomenal power and resilience, and not just talking about it, but being about it. So we definitely wanted to show this with the new Kemet land. You can go to BAF.solutions and go to new Kemet, which is NUKEMET.
Annual meetings and conferences that our community has. Now we can spend that money back with ourselves. Okay. This is just the beginning. So in addition to the Black Achievement Fund owning land collectively, this 6 acres here, we also have members who are buying land privately in this project as well. So we're showcasing how you utilize collective wealth for both collective wealth as well as private wealth. So it doesn't have to be either or. We can do both at the same time. We can enrich our community and build our own cultural institutions collectively, and at the same time, we can create our own enterprises, our own businesses around these cultural institutions ourselves internally. $9 a month. Nonprofit is BAF.solutions. BAF.solutions. $9 a month. Nonprofit.
Okay, dope.
All your funds are 100% tax deductible. Stop playing. Join us.
Woo!
That's right, Arky. Yeah, so he's a master motivator himself, brother Arky there. So there is so much that we'd love for you to go ahead and check out. So as you see, everything's been cleared. We got our glamping tent up. We had camping, glamping, and jamming festival. We've been doing we had our Juneteenth festival, and we've been doing a lot more. We're creating our schedule for 2026. So we have more festivals coming up, as well as campouts that we're going to provide. So we're gonna get a lot more activities and scheduling on the new Kemet land.
Okay, y'all, we down here on the 90 plus acres with the Black Achievement Fund. You know, we doing some things down here in parallel to what's going on in Burkina Faso. You know, what we're doing as a people, we're trying to take our power back through economics. And this is one of the developments that's going on in Toomsboro, Georgia, with the Black Achievement Fund. My name is Ray Tatum. I'm a member of the Black Achievement Fund. And y'all might want to visit me at www.gettingoffzero.com and make sure you visit the BB&C Business Association page. That's the Butter Beans and Cornbread Business Association.
Butter beans.
Okie dokie. We down here trying to make something shake. All righty.
Yeah, he's great. So you can see his YouTube, Getting Off Zero. Great place to go. Check him out. Getting Off Zero. If you type that in, it will definitely come on up. GOZ. And he's got many videos showcasing people. You'll see Sean G. You'll see all these different people here that he's been able to interview and bring in more people. And there's been a lot that we've been able to promote. You can see more shorts, and it's great to be able to be connected with him. There's a lot that we've been able to connect with the Black Achievement Fund. So I've been excited to be in support. And Brother Ray Tatum's one of the first few people that I met here, and he actually had his t-shirts at the community day that we had. It was matter of fact, it was the Juneteenth ceremony when we went out and did our parade at the Juneteenth parade, and we had our ceremony here before we went to the parade, and after we were able to have this be our station, and then we went out and went to the parade. So he goes around with his van. That's why he's got his van here and has a mobile shop right here. So he's able to pull up and show out, show up and show out. So let's go back to some of the master motivators that he suggested. So he also suggested reading Philosophy and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. So here we have the book Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. And we know how powerful Marcus Garvey is. Check out Garvey Theater Thursdays, and we showcase Marcus Garvey in a stage reading play. And we also have been highlighting Marcus Garvey in many of our activities, and that's our philosophy. That's our big mission, is being a Garveyite. And we actually connect. We're members of the UNIA, the United Negro Improvement Association. So I've been able to connect with people from the UNIA who are keeping the philosophies going. And, you know, we're connecting the dots. You know, we're bringing our municipality, and they're also supporting with some of the knowledge and showcasing the power that we have with Marcus Garvey and learning about Marcus Garvey. All right, so check that out, the Black Star Line. Shout out Marcus Garvey. Also, another book that he said that he really wants us to look at is The Miseducation of the Negro, the book by Carter G. Woodson that he was just reading about. So The Miseducation of the Negro is a great place by Carter G. Woodson, and there's a lot in here. Like, if you want to learn more about education and the schools, the platforms that our school is based on, and some of the missions that our schools are based on, then you'll definitely want to see the miseducation of the Negro, even the books, equity, and there's so much. Why they don't want us to be educated, but hey, shoot, I'm a master's in physics. I'm getting out of that spell. Come on, let's come together. Let's go ahead and rise together. And not only is it just through knowledge and understanding education, the power of it, but applying that knowledge, actually having action, being solution oriented. So we're bringing the two together. And with that, it's a powerful, powerful mix. The Miseducation of the Negro. Definitely suggest you all to read that book with Carter G. Woodson. All right, so the next book that he told us to read is Up From Slavery. So that's why I went on and highlighted a lot of those videos at the beginning. Up From Slavery is a book from Booker T. Washington, and we talked about him earlier. So make sure you read Up From Slavery and join our book club. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m., we have a book club that we read our books. And we also have our Conscious Cam. We have our bookshelves. So we have one in here with a lot of books, as well as the books that are on the tables. So we have books all around that you can get your education up. And also the bookshelf on the game room side. So if you have your children over and you need some books for the children while they're in the game room, some of them playing some sports, some of them reading, some of them playing the game. So at any given time, you can have something positive to do here at the Kemet Club. And Black Achievement Fund with our BAF Village every day, at least at 7 p.m., but also 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. We're doing a lot showcasing. We're starting chess club today at 6 p.m. So we have our chess club today. We have many, many more. Toastmasters, Garvey Theater Thursdays, and we have our financial literacy meetings on Thursdays at 7. We have the travel club tonight at 7, travel club at the Kemet Club tonight at 7, Film Fest Friday, Baby Boom Boom Room on the Zoom, and many other things. So we have a lot going on. Saturday Night Alive, even Center Sunday Dinner. So definitely want you all to come here. There's always something to do, at least at 1 and 6 or 7. So we also have space for you to go ahead and join us. So you can actually come on in, host a class, and we'd love for you to teach something. If you'd like to share something that's on your heart or something that you're an expert at, then we'd love for you to share. We'd love for you to come on, join Black Achievement Fund. All right, so he also suggested that I showcase the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So he said that that's somebody that he's looked at and read his books and also listened to his messages. Look at that, How to Eat to Live, The Fall of America, and Message to the Black Man. Alive, well, and power. All right, so that's another person that he suggested that we highlight, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So how can you get some information about getting off zero? Go to GITTINOFFZERO, getting off zero. All right, so and then you'll also find the Butter Beans and Cornbread Business Association that he was talking about. So you'll be able to actually get some ebooks. You'll be able to see what he's got going on. And when you click on here, then it actually leads to the Getting Off Zero step-by-step guide, which is amazing. Look at this, getting off zero. So starting from zero can feel overwhelming. However, it is possible to build a successful life through determination, planning, and smart use of resources. Getting off zero is an African American expression meaning pulling oneself up by the bootstraps, essentially starting from zero and making progress toward your goals, aspirations, and dreams. This getting off zero mindset is the foundation of our journey. It requires honest self-examination of where you stand today and a commitment to an upward-bound mindset of continuous improvement. Opportunities abound for those willing to embrace change and hard work. The following steps provide a comprehensive manual to go from zero to meeting your financial obligations and beyond, using both personal development principles and practical resources. So I'm just gonna read the steps. Step 1, honest self-assessment and mindset shift. Then he's got all these tips, he's got quotes, he's got checklists, and a beautiful plan that he has here. Set clear goals and create a plan. All right. Invest in education and skills, lifelong learning. Maintain your physical and mental health. Very important, which is why we talk about it on the Baby Boom Boom Room on the Zoom on Fridays at 1 p.m. with our health and wellness coach, Coach Pat. Build financial literacy and smart money habits, which is why we talk about it on Thursdays at 7. Look at that. Oh yeah, he put some information on that money part right there. Find employment and grow your career. It's important to have personal development. You know, you might not want to work just over broke, but you have to be able to look at that, consider multiple income sources, even if it's temporarily. If one job isn't enough to cover your bills, you might take on a part-time second job or gig on the short term. But he gives so many different tips and tricks to be able to supplement your income, side hustles, and entrepreneurship. One of my drums, drones, and dreams principles. All these different tips. Look at all this. It's beautiful. And the next step, build a support network and positive relationships, which is what I've been saying here at the Black Achievement Fund so much. You just heard me saying that, how I've been able to meet so many wonderful people. Find mentors, build community, networking, community involvement, volunteering, supporting with people. And he actually highlights the Black Man Lab. So on Mondays at 7, we've got a crew going to the Black Man Lab. Shout out Quaylen Bobbitt, who's been doing the poetry on the Takeover Tuesday at 1 p.m. So you can listen to his poetry and his music. We've been highlighting him, and he's one of the key leaders at the Black Man Lab. Every day or every Monday at 7, they go to the YMCA on Campbellton Road. So check out the Black Man Lab. I actually met Brother Ray Tatum at the Black Man Lab. Before I even knew he was a BAF member, I was going to the Black Man Lab, and then I was learning about Brother Ray, and I saw his business, and then I realized he was here at the Kemet Club. I'm like, yo, I know you from somewhere. He's like, I don't know. You meet so many people, but lo and behold, I believe it was the Black Man Lab that I actually saw him at first. Stay disciplined, persistent, and adaptable. Never give up the fight. Never give up. Ashe. So you can see so much here, and then you'll find his website at the end. Up, up, and away. In other words, you are not alone on this journey, and your potential is limitless once you commit to that first step. Up, up, and away. Your path to success starts now. So there's so much that you can get involved with, and he's definitely a master motivator. The next ebook that you'll find on his website is Getting Off Zero, A Soldier Story, Vietnam, 1969. We know how powerful Vietnam War was. So you can find a lot here with his discography, well, his biography, talking about Vietnam War. And he actually got the Purple Heart. I didn't even know he was in Vietnam before studying this. And, you know, he doesn't talk about it all the time. Just, oh yeah, I was in Vietnam and then this happened and that happened and this happened. Nah, he's just like, yeah, we need to come together. We need to fight. We need to be revolutionary. So you'll find a lot talking about his life here and how he was in the honorable discharge from Vietnam after getting a landmine struck on him. So shout out to y'all veterans out there. Definitely thank you for your service and creating a life that we are able to live today. So he talks a lot about his life here and some of the ways that getting off zero actually got started with some of his folks, came out of the environment of the streets and all the activities that go with that lifestyle. All right. Next, he also supports with business entrepreneurship. So you can actually find his support link, and he's helping businesses to actually have CRMs and different support groups with getting your business started and increased. Even if you're in business already, you may want to rebrand, you may want to highlight more information on your website, you may want to grow your page, and he's able to support with that as well. And as you see, he's been doing a lot. He's an older gentleman, but you see he's all over the internet. He's been doing great work. He's been making videos. He wants to partner with younger people, and we've been supporting him with the president, Shay Free. She's very connected with Brother Ray and also myself. So we'd love to have you all connect, and so glad you all could be here. Just make sure, oh yeah, I did not show his clothes. That's the last thing I want to do. Look at this beautiful shirt right here. Hold up. Let me show you this. Hold up. Let me model real quick. Look at this beautiful shirt here. I was able to get this from Brother Ray, and everywhere I go, people always give me compliments. I mean, all the flares that's on it, everything is quality. It feels great when you wash it. Nothing comes off or nothing happens when you wash it. And I've been wearing it for the last few years. My mom also has some pink Getting Off Zero, and she's been rocking it. She also got some clothes from my brother and myself. So we've been rocking Getting Off Zero. And I love the label GOZ. It's like Afrofuturism right there. It's just like a strike of lightning is how I look at it. Like, oh, getting off from going from zero and then just excelling up. So look at that, just beautiful African prints. He has things for colleges, clothes for colleges. He has different clothes for sororities and fraternities. And it even came with a pair of shorts too. So it had the shirt and the shorts connected with it. So look at that. It's beautiful. These flares, and whoever he's got stitching and making these are luxury clothes here. And it's not too expensive. And especially for a dual set, sometimes these can go for hundreds of dollars. But that's not what I paid, especially being a BAF member. So it is important to go ahead and support Black. And we just had Black Friday, also Cyber Mondays today. So we'd love for you all to go ahead and support Black, buy Black. Go ahead and check out his page. Here is some of the sweatshirts and t-shirts. I mean, it's beautiful. He has amazing Afrocentric clothes. He has the Black Power fist, never give up, getting out zero, and these designs. He's got the Burkina Faso shirt that he was wearing. We actually have a member that just came back from Burkina Faso, and I am excited to interview her. We're going to interview her in these next coming weeks, so check us out. We're going to be interviewing more people, business owners, and Juneteenth teaching, getting out zero fitness, 400 years. Ooh, look at that. Got the wife beater, the women's racerback tank, got the getting out zero hats, stars and stripes. Unity makes America great. Ashe. All right, so this is getting out zero. That's our time here today. Love for you all to go ahead and get with the Butter Beans and Cornbread Business Association, as well as get in off zero. And you can find his contact info. And he actually took this picture. He actually has a storefront down, a kiosk downtown. So he actually has a kiosk downtown, and I look forward to supporting him with that. And I love for you all to connect with him. Thank you all so much. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget, we always finish off with a big huddle. Let's bring our fists in together. Let's do our 1, 2, 3 master motivators. Let's get ready. 1, 2, 3. Master motivators! Ashe, thank you, Sister Maurice. Thank you, Sister Shonda. Glad to see you all here. And we'll connect with you in our members only lounge after this commercial.
The revolution will not be televised.
I like to sit and meditate on what it is I'm going to work on, or I meditate on the canvas, and after a while,
statements out to the people through his work, and you do the same thing, Q. So you're representing very well here on being the Malcolm Jamal Warner tribute. Now we're going to take some time right now to see Malcolm Jamal in action right here on the BAF Solutions Network.
BAF.Solutions.